Recording?
Yeah.
Oh man. Even though the show hasn't started yet, I want to thank my family and friends for coming out. There's so many people coming. Some people from out of state. I feel bad because I feel like it's selfish to like take someone's weekend plans and be like, oh, I'm competing. Obviously they come because they want to come, but I don't know, just I really appreciate everyone coming and supporting. But yeah, I feel good and just ready to do this. It's been a long time coming.
Barakat.
This is my beautiful wife.
Don't be nervous.
I don't like being on camera.
That is with me through all the bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, we've been together for 13 and a half years, 14 years.
Yeah.
16, yeah, I think our first birthday as a couple, I was 17, but I turned 17. But anyway, she's been there before I even knew what competitive bodybuilding was. So she's been a part of every single step of the journey and supported me over the last 10 years of the bodybuilding journey, but over the last 14 years of life, basically, so.
Yeah, we don't really need snacks.
Like your family that's coming?
First time I ever competed was 2011. This is 2021. So I thought there is something about the landmark of a decade that kind of excited me. So yeah, in 2011, I was only 19 years old. Now I'm 29 years old, and there's been a lot of physical maturity that you see in someone's physique over that time span, but also, you know, mental and emotional changes throughout that time. So that is another reason why I wanted to compete in 2021. Like, this shit's not just a hobby. Like, it's not like I'm going to play pickup basketball on Saturday morning and playing 5-on-5 full court and having a good time. Like, you know, like, I don't think I can't. I was very cool, calm, and collected in my own way. Like, I wasn't nervous. I wasn't even anxious. I was just like, it just meant that much that I had to be like extremely present, and yeah, I wasn't taking it lightly. I put too much into this. It wasn't just 21 weeks of prep, it was the 10 years of the process, you know, so it meant a lot. And backstage, it was more so like 30 minutes before stage. I just like put my headphones on, I meditated. I told my team, I'm like, if you can just give me space for a minute, I need to like meditate and pray, get in a good headspace. And I thought about a lot of things, you know. I thought about the prep, stuff going on with my wife and I, like family stuff. And I just knew that, like, it was gonna be worth it, and I was supposed to be there.
You got anything to drink?
My boy. Love you too, man.
I wasn't thinking about the competition at all, like in terms of other competitors. I was, you know, yeah, I see a couple other people pumping up backstage, and they look great. And honestly, when I see them, like, I think I was looking at them like, all right, this can go any way. Like, I can't really think about like who's first, second, or third, and I definitely didn't think like, oh, I have this in the bag. Like, when I'm just looking backstage, did not think I had this in the bag by any means, and I didn't even necessarily think that going into it, because I knew a couple of competitors that were going to be there. You can see the second I walk up on stage, like, intentionally, I walked up full chest proud, lats flared, filled with air, and like, I was ready from the second I stepped on stage, and it was fun. It fucking felt really cool to be back. The adrenaline was insane though, so I wasn't happy with my poise and my posing. My adrenaline was so high that I was shaking a bit. I was almost flexing too hard, and my heart rate was like through the roof. And again, I think part of it was because it's been 4 years, and then part of it was because like it meant that much to me in the moment, where it's like, all right, I need to execute and nail this, you know.
When I no longer fear the unknown, cause I know what I am here for. I keep on trotting on my own path, keep on learning from my present and past, yeah. When I no longer need validation, cause my story is long and I'm patient. I know that I have lessons to learn, keep my eyes open each step I earn, yeah. No need for me to feel alone, cause I got a place that I call home. Every single road travel, every single new place, I come back home, they accept me with grace, yeah. When I know that I was meant to be here, and I know that I was born into fear, but I will stand tall in the lion's den, cause I know in my heart I am one of them. That there are lies in the facets of everything that we see, that are telling us to be scared when all we ever are is free. I'm letting go of the things that don't serve me no more, cause I am holy and sacred and righteous and true, and I deserve to be here, and so do you.
I stayed in the middle the whole time, and based on me staying in the middle and the crowd's feedback, like, I have friends there that are honest with me, and like literally while I was on stage, they're like, you got this shit. And like, I know a lot of people would just say that, but some of the people that said it, I'm like, okay, I got this shit.
Said I deserve to be here. But I'm in a constant transition, constantly changing vision. Story never certain, there is always a revision to be made. When I think about the demons I have slayed, I am not afraid of confrontation in vain. To the people that seek evil, not as peaceful as I look, with a warrior at heart, so precaution must be took. What I'm trying to give in to the lessons that will soften my ways and means of changing, cause I talk to spirit often. Tell me to stay sharp, tell me to stay present, tell me to ignore the fools and focus on the sin. Well, I said I will starve my ego and I will remain strong. I will make mistakes and I will often be wrong. When I'm perfectly imperfect and I'm only here to learn, and all the evil on the path gets burned. I said I'm perfectly imperfect and I'm only here to learn, and all the evil on the path gets burned. That there are lies in the facets of everything that we see, that are telling us to be scared when all we ever are is free. I'm letting go of the things that don't serve me no more, cause I am holy and sacred and righteous and true, and I deserve to be here, and so do you.
10 years ago, I didn't think I will be doing it for 10 years, but right now I know I'll be doing it for the next 10, and then maybe the next 10 after that. So it's like a lifelong thing where it gives me an opportunity to just chase self-progression, self-mastery, on like a internal level, just understanding myself, and how understanding how I evolve over time as a person, how my mind is changing while my body's changing. So yeah, like something that's really cool this past year is I'm noticing my physique is maturing physically, and I see there's a different look. You know, the scale weight's up like 3 to 4 pounds, but the look is way different. And that maturity isn't just physical, like it's mental, it's emotional. And that's cool. So if I can continue to learn from the process, I'm gonna continue to live out the process because I feel like it helps me learn and it makes me a better person.
Always come from the outside, try not to let it in where I reside. Well, this is my heart, my home, my choice, my love, my life, my path, my voice. Yeah. Would I feel my heart grow with each step, stand firm in where the path goes next. Well, I know that where it goes is where I need to be. The more lessons rain down, more blessings I see. Yeah. So there are lies in the facets of everything that we see that are telling us to be scared when all we ever are is free. I'm letting go of the things that don't serve me no more, cause I am holy and sacred and righteous and true, and I deserve to be here, and so do you.
We had a really tough year. We had a really shitty 18 months, and I just wanted to make sure that everything was worth it, that the prep was worth it, and I wanted to like represent on the stage. And I just, you know, there's a part of me that sometimes throughout this prep where it's like, this timing of me prepping kind of sucks because we're going through so many other things, and I want to be attentive to it and empathetic to it and present for a lot of challenges that we're going through, and prep takes a lot of time and energy away from that. So I don't know, just deep down I fucking knew that I was supposed to be there, that all of this is happening for a reason, and I just wanted to represent on stage. So yeah, I thought about my wife and I guess I'll just say we lost 2 kids, you know, like we had pregnancy losses. So I was thinking about that because in the beginning of the year, I envisioned that she would be in the crowd with a full belly because we were expecting in November.
Next, can I have contestant 48, Chris Barakat? Contestant 49.
My wife was there in the crowd. Both of our visions were different earlier this year. You know, I thought she would be pregnant in the crowd. Her due date was November 12th, and I was thinking about a lot of that stuff. And I made a posing routine for her that she hasn't seen until the day of the show. And it was supposed to be a 30-second routine according to the venue, which I thought was messed up. It's usually 60 seconds, so I made a 60-second routine. And that was the first time she was ever going to see it. And that was the first time she ever saw it. And they fucking cut me off at like 40 seconds, and I was livid. I was pissed.
I'm proud of you, bro. Nice. Thank you. Let's go get ready for the overall. Come on.
This is our open lightweight. Your best shots. Go ahead. Thank you, Chris. And let's bring out, thank you. Let's bring out our
Yellow line. And when you get to the yellow line, you have one more pose. Go back to the yellow line. Your favorite pose. What's your favorite pose? Show the audience what you got. Thanks, audience. How's it gonna be? Just gonna tally up the score. All right, what the heck? We're tallying up the scores. One more pose down. This is for a WNBF Pro Card. Is it gonna be 51?
Honestly, I'm glad I didn't, because even though I brought my best physique to date, I know that there is more for me to be better, and it's going to happen by the end of this year. So, I don't personally feel like my posing wasn't what I wanted it to be on stage. It was too uptight, too tense. So I'm fine with not getting that external validation of today you performed like a pro, because I saw that there was room for improvement and some of my performance still felt amateur to myself. I don't care what the 5 or 7 judges think, that's my own personal opinion. So in November, I'm very confident that I'm gonna look like a pro and present myself like a pro, and the internal is gonna match the external. The gentleman that beat me in the overall, really nice guy, Steven, we actually met in the hotel the night before, and there was just this weird energy and this weird vibe where we stayed at a different hotel, not the host hotel. So it was kind of ironic that we were staying in the same place, and we saw each other in the hotel's gym. And we were the last 2 men standing, and like we had a conversation the night before, and I intentionally wouldn't peel down in the hotel gym until he left, just because I had a feeling that I was going to be competing against him, even though he was in a different weight class. It was just a weird energy. Really nice guy though, but I genuinely do think I can beat him. So on the 6th, when I turn pro, he's supposed to be competing on the 7th, and I would love to just redo that. Yeah, just get up there and shake things up again. And I really do think that I can get the dub, you know, because I'm going to be much better. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about being better. It's not about beating anyone in particular. I actually freaking love the guy and I support him and I want to see him succeed. But yeah, the overall was close. My color was bad. My tan was not on point. And I could have been, you know, 3 to 5% tighter conditioning wise. And this is 2 weeks post show and I'm already way tighter than I was on show day. So I know in 4 more weeks, we're going to the fucking moon, taking this shit to some alien level condition, and it's gonna be really good. I'm excited.
See you in 4 weeks.
See you in 4 weeks. See you in 2 weeks. We got a natural versus enhanced competition coming up and video. So natty versus enhanced. Let's see how I can represent for the natty gang. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you.
Ready? Okay.
Yeah, it's a video. Then I just screenshot. All right, thank you guys.
We're done?
Love you guys. Yeah, thanks for everything. Had a great time.
So you want to take one?
Thank you.
Can you take one for me, baby?
Yeah.
Just put it there.
I'm
Right by
making
Tilly.
noise. Yeah, let's take it. Isaac, you want to see? محدش عارف يتكلم.
Bro, is this fire?
صح.
Oh my god, bro. So wild, right?
What are you?